afternoon, everyone. First of all, can you all hear me acceptably? Awesome, thank you. Well, welcome everyone to our first ever Frederick County Boards and Commissions Appreciation Event. Yay, thank you. Before we get started with our program, a few housekeeping items. Please note your exits from this room, and if you haven't been here before, the restrooms are located in the hallway near the security desk. This afternoon's agenda, we'll start with a few remarks, then we'll get to everyone's favorite part, having food. I did want to let you all know that we do have a couple of parting gifts for the members of our boards and commissions. Those will be located up here, kind of right behind me in the podium. We have a certificate and a lapel pin to say thank you for your service. So be sure to grab that before you depart today. So once more, welcome to everyone. I just wanted to acknowledge all of you being here at Winchester Hall and our great gratitude for all that you do for Frederick County. My name, if you don't know me, which hopefully all of you do, is Miranda Ducey. I'm the Administrative Coordinator for Frederick County Boards and Commissions, so thank you. So we're gonna get started here by just saying thank you to everyone who serves on our many Frederick County Boards and Commissions. To date, we have over 45 boards or commissions with an estimated 500 individuals serving, which applause for yourselves. Just a fun fact that I was kind of mulling over, if we estimate about an hour of time given a month, just given to all the efforts that are involved, and I know it's always, if not often, much more than that. That totals over 6,000 hours contributed to Frederick County government and the larger Frederick County community. So please give yourselves a round of applause for that. And to be honest, it is an astounding amount, a lot of time, effort, and thought or consideration given to things. So in the spirit of gratitude, I just want to give a quick shout out to all of you and all of the colleagues of mine that are in this room that I work with. I appreciate you so very much. And just to name a few, to embarrass them fully, I'd like to name them. So Ariel Bender, Joyce Benz, Lisa Sweeney, the entire communications and public engagement team, the Office of the County Attorneys, to include Josh Brewster. As all of you know, he is my go-to, legally speaking. And unfortunately, he can't be here today, so just want to give him a shout out. I also wanted to contribute to a couple of folks who are helping with our cleanup projects with boards and commissions. Ashley Hamuda, who just walked in, so good job. And Nick Franklin, who will be joining us here in a minute, and Emily Hobbs, who are on our internal IIT side of things. So I just want to say thank you to them because they work a lot with me and I appreciate their time. And also to anyone who I might have missed. So now, to kick things off, I'd like to invite the county executive to come and say a few words. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you guys so much for being here. And before I start a few different remarks, I want to say a big thank you to Miranda Ducey. Please give her a round of applause, y'all. And I will do a shout out also to someone who is not here, which is Joyce Grossnickel. Many of you worked with Joyce for many years. We should clap for her. So you may not know, but Joyce was with the county for over 40 years, had incredible historical knowledge of all things Winchester Hall. But as we knew, she was planning to retire and we're really getting a handle on all the things that had been just added to her plate over the years, we realized that this is really two jobs. And so being able to have Miranda, who is focusing solely on our boards and commissions, making sure that all of our volunteers, and you heard just the number of people and the number of hours of volunteerism that are included in our boards and commissions, making sure that people feel supported, making sure that expectations are clear, both for internally and externally with all of you. You heard her use the word cleanup on aisle 3. It's not, really what she's referring to is making sure that we're transparent, making sure that all of the historical background of our agendas and minutes can be accessed by the public, that people understand the mission behind each of our commissions and feel like they can be a part of that if they want to come to meetings or if they want to learn more about what's been discussed in the past. And that is a huge undertaking when you have 45 different bodies that have all been established at different times in Frederick County government's history. country, sometimes with rules from the state, sometimes not. And so it really matters that, one, because we want these groups to be effective, we want you to feel like your time is valued, and we want to make sure that people have access to that information. So I just appreciate you so much, Miranda, and all of the folks that you mentioned that are our partners in this work. Thank you so much. I do also want to recognize that we have some elected officials here. Council President Brad Young and Councilmember MC Keegan are here. Thank you for joining us, as well as our Board of Education President Dean Rose. So thank you all for being here. Many of you who serve on our boards know that some of them have an elected official liaison depending on the topic. And so all of our elected colleagues also spend a lot of time with you. And that's important because we want to be able to learn from you. And so we really appreciate the three of you for showing up today as well. We are today acknowledging and saying thank you to you for your contributions to our 45 different bodies. And I won't try to even name them all because we would be here for a while. But most importantly, what we want to recognize is that each of you has made the choice to step forward, often in addition to full-time jobs, families, and countless other responsibilities, in order to serve your community and use your experience and your expertise in a way to positively benefit others. You review complex materials, attend evening meetings, weigh competing priorities, and make recommendations that shape policy, development, and quality of life in meaningful ways. The impact of your work reaches far beyond the agendas and the meeting rooms. Because of you, residents have a voice in decisions that affect their daily lives. And you are, and we want to continue strengthening this critical link between the public and the governing bodies, helping to ensure that decisions are informed, transparent, and grounded in community values. What makes your service especially meaningful is that it is largely voluntary. You serve not for recognition, but because you care about good governance, about civic responsibility, and about leaving your community stronger than you found it. And that deserves to be acknowledged. So I'm very excited that we're here today and starting on this, what we intend to be an annual recognition of all of our members who choose to step up to serve in our boards. So this is our first annual recognition event. So it marks the beginning of this new tradition where we intentionally pause to recognize the people who make this work possible. So Miranda shouted out a few names in particular, but we want to make sure everyone is recognized. Don't worry, we are not reading each and every one of your names and having you come up to pomp and circumstance and get your certificate. So you're saved by the bell on that one. But I would like at this time to ask all of the members of any of Frederick County's boards and commissions to please stand as you're able so that we may recognize you. That's a lot of you. Thank you all. Now I would like to ask all of our Frederick County Government staff and staff liaisons to our board, our commissions, to please also stand and be recognized. There are a lot of you here. And some of you are also members of boards and commissions as well as staff liaisons, so we do appreciate you so much. And lastly, I would like to ask that if there are any current chairs of any of our boards and commissions to please stand and be recognized, because when you are leading one of these bodies, you are taking on even an additional responsibility. So if you're a chair, please stand. Oh, so thank you all. I think it's important to make sure that we give that extra recognition. Oh, and I should do another one. Are there any former chairs? Because we know we rotate. Are there any former chairs in here? If you are, please stand. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. So as you heard Miranda say, we hope to continue to build on this tradition in the years ahead, strengthening the connections across our boards and commissions, and also just to celebrate the collective impact that you all are making through your service. So on behalf of Frederick County Government, thank you again for your dedication, your time, your commitment to public service. Your work matters and your voices matter, and your service does make a difference in our community every single day. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. So just a brief overview of what we're going to do after this. We're going to go ahead and start the food lines. We're also going to have the certificates right here behind me. You can come up and give your name, get your certificate, get your lapel pin, and then we have this lovely backdrop if you would like to take photos. My colleagues are going to be taking pictures, and we'll have that uploaded on a Flickr account that'll be available next week. So do take the opportunity if you would like to get a photo, maybe of your board or commission. That was a thought I did have, if there are a few of you here. So nice, a little extra touch. And then we also have a beautiful cake at the front of the room with a seal of the county. So please feel free to come get a dessert and or take a picture with that cake. Again, we thank you so much for your service, and we would love for you all to just mingle and enjoy the time that you have here. Thank you again.